Everyone, welcome back. So I currently have my washing machine going, so if you hear noise in the background, that is what that is. I'm also filming in the afternoon, so you probably hear wildlife and whatever else. I'm sure my cat will be over here having a look at what I'm doing as well. So I have a couple of projects that I am working on. I've also organised the majority of my sock yarn stash because I plan on using some of that. I've also got a commission that I need to do, which is scary because it's my first pair of socks that I'm knitting for someone else, so we'll see how that goes. But first, I have this. This is my Happy Hank bag. I don't know if she is back dyeing yarn and making bags, but as you can see, I have all my pins on there, and I did recently get a set of the Disney ones, which I have over here. I don't know if I'm going to put these ones on some of my other bags yet, but I did just put the Disney 100 on there, along with all my other ones. So in here, I have a 0 to 6 month size of the flax sweater. It is a free pattern, I'm sure most of you know, by Tin Can Knits. So I've split for the sleeves and I'm doing the body. I'm just using acrylic, which is what I do for most of my projects that I make to sell, and I'm just using this Spotlight Big Box Yarn Store, their brand of acrylic. This is very similar to the Saver from Ice Yarn, if you're familiar with that. It's also kind of like Red Heart, but it's a lot softer and it's a lot nicer to work with than the Red Heart yarn. This comes in a fair few colours, not as many colours as I would like, but I just thought for a little sample size, I would just use this grey. It's a neutral colour, it's not too dark, it's not too in your face, just for a sample. So I will probably, I think I'll get a whole sweater out of just this one because it's only the smallest size. I believe it goes up to 5XL, that size, that jumper. I have tried to knit myself an adult one. I messed up the increases, which I'm glad I didn't do on this one. So I probably will restart that adult size for myself once I finish this. I would like to one day knit myself a flax sweater in hand-dyed yarn. I just haven't got there yet, but so there's that. Then I have been wanting to get back into doing amigurumi for a while, so I went into my phone on my Kindle app on there, and I went to the I had to write it down so I wouldn't forget, the Crochet Cute Critters book. You can get it on Amazon. You can get the physical version and the ebook, which is what I have on my phone, and I'm making Henrietta the hippo. So I've done her body, and I'm using this yarn that I actually got from a cheap store, but I wanted to make amigurumi in this yarn because I'd seen it works off really, really nicely. Just this velvet yarn. It's 100% polyester. The colour is called Lilac Stone. Ain't no lilac in there that I can see unless I'm colourblind. But yeah, it's working up really, really nicely. I'm using a 5mm hook. This is a boy crochet hook. I wish they made these hooks in normal sizes. Like, I think there's only 2 or 3 that are normal size. The rest are like 3.75 or 3.25 or 5.75 or whatever it is. Like, I really like the handle on these. I like working with these, but I just wish they had more normal sizes in the hooks. But anyway, I'm still yet to get back to that other yarn shop and buy one of the tulip ones to try out. I will get there eventually. So yeah, that is the body, and obviously I have the tail to attach the head, which I'm going to do next. The head and the snout, and the ears. And yeah, I have a huge, I get the 1 kilo bags of stuffing from Spotlight, and I think I put it in the spare room so that Matilda wouldn't get hold of it. It's just white polyfilm, and I only ever buy it when it's on sale, and I always get the kilo bag because it lasts ages. But you can get it in various sizes, and I know people get it from Amazon. Some people use stuffing from pillows, like they'll just go and buy a couple of pillows. That's cost effective too. I just like the feeling of the actual polyfill that I get from Spotlight. So yeah, that is that one. I also want to, I've got a couple of amigurumi patterns from Etsy. I didn't write down what the Etsy seller was that I got it from, but I got a elephant, a cat, and I can't remember what the other animal was, but she was having a sale, so that's why I got that many. Now in here I have Matilda proofed my sock yarn, because what I had it in had, instead of these clip handles, didn't it, Matilda? You were touching Mama's good yarn, weren't you? You thought it was funny. Turd. It actually had holes where you could put your hand in and use as a handle. Someone got their paw in there and was flicking out sock yarn. I wasn't amused. She got told off. So, majority of it is in here now. I do have a pair of socks to make with this, this Knit Picks Felici. I think I should have enough. She has big feet, and I said that she doesn't know if the socks were big enough. So I typically, for those who care, I have a size 8 foot. And I typically knit the 64 stitch socks, so we'll see how that goes. I also found my other sock yarn by Nicole. I love her self-striping. This is Claude. I believe this is actually out of stock on her website at the moment, but I'm sure she will get more in stock at some point. And I know she is going to the sheep show in Bendigo, which I need to get my ticket for that at some point too. So I found that the other day. I'm like, I gotta put that in my yarn stash. I do have quite a few different yarns in here. Some other ones are Nicole's yarns. Some are from other yarn dyers. Some I can't remember. But there's a couple of shawl patterns that I'd really like to do. So that's why I've kind of put them all in together, so that I can have a look, see what I've got, see what works together. I've also got in here at the bottom, because, well, of course, you know, I've got a couple of bits of, so I've got a bit of Rainbow Felici left over, and I can't remember what colorway this is, but it would definitely be enough to make a pair of baby socks, because I've been wanting to venture into baby socks. So this will definitely be enough for that. I may even be able to get 2 pairs. I don't know. I've never knit baby socks, so we'll see how we go. But I'm definitely thinking the colours that I got from Nicole, which you can see them all there at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm thinking that I'm going to use those for a shawl for myself. Of course, it'll be an Amber O'Brien pattern because what else am I going to knit, right? Because I have so many of her patterns. I would also like to put this. I believe this is a Mad Tosh sock yarn. I think the tag's in here somewhere. But it's a purple base with some speckles. This lighting is horrendous. So yeah, I want to pair this with something else, maybe one of my darker sock yarns. Actually, you know what? Would actually probably pair really nicely with that. I think that would look really good. And yeah, I've just got so many different colors. This is another one of Nicole's yarns. It's called Marbles. So I think this would look really good in a shawl. I'm just kind of playing around. I've also got a couple of sparkle yarns in here as well. So yeah, a lot of different things in here. Some I've dyed myself. Obviously some are from other people. So yeah, that is my plan for my sock yarn. Not for necessarily all of it, and I know that there is another skein of Nicole's in one of my other tubs over there, which I need to get it out and put it in here. It's a speckled yarn, really pretty. But yeah, this yarn is going to be a pair of socks. I may even do, I've got a fair few mini skeins. I've started doing little mini skeins out of the kind of leftovers, because normally for my size of foot, I usually use about 60 grams of sock yarn out of each skein, all up. So I've generally got a good 40 grams left, so I can definitely use that for toes, heels, cuffs, things like that. So and I know there's a few projects out there that use mini skeins as well, so that's always an option. But we'll see. Because when I did a live on my Facebook page the other day, I was showing this pair of socks that I knit, and this is out of Knit Picks Felici. I can't remember what color it was because it's been so long since I knit it. And someone was like, "Oh, I really love them. Could you make me a pair?" I was like, "Sure. What size is your foot?" They're like, "I have huge feet." I'm like, "Okay." It's like, "Whatever size you make, I'll shove my foot in." And I'm like, I don't know that that's gonna work, but okay. So, I mean, yes, socks do have a bit of give to them to some degree, but you don't want to go shoving your foot in like, crazy person, because otherwise you're going to have issues with holes in your socks. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of what inspired that. And like with the self-striping sock yarn, I know some people, they start their toes on the same color for both socks. I'm not one of those people. You can tell that they're the same sort of colors, and I've worn these socks recently, so that's why they're covered in Matilda fur and whatever else. Yeah, you can tell that they're the same from the same sock yarn. I'm just, all for it if you have the patience to start your socks at the same color, whether you're doing cuff down or toe up, whatever. I just don't. I just want to knit them. So that's that. I'm also thinking, I don't know if I think this is the wrong one. Yep. I don't know if this is the right one. I think this is the right one. Oops. So it happens when you have 500 projects. No, it's not. But anyway, I will show you this one. So you guys remember this sock that's been finished for how long? Yeah, I need to cast on the other one. So and again, this is from Nicole as well, and I can't for the life of me. I know this is Electric Dreams, but I can't remember what this one is. So yeah, I will definitely have leftovers. And again, it'll go in my little mini stash of sock yarn. I've also got in here my Crazy Trios or Flexi Flips, whatever you call them, in 2.5 because that's what I knit my socks on. I do have a set of 3.5, which I thought I might use for hats, but I haven't got around to doing it yet. Anyway, so yeah, a lot of projects on the go, a lot still to try and finish. At the moment, I am banking up all of my leave hours at my job because I would like to take a week off work kind of towards not necessarily the end of the year, but kind of in a few months. And at the job that I'm at now, like, they're really good at allowing you to use your annual leave how you wish. So say if I don't have enough sick leave, then I can use some of my annual leave or my personal leave to cover that, which is great because at my last job they were really stingy about it, and even if you request it, they wouldn't do it. Anyway, long story. So yeah, I'm kind of trying to save up a couple of weeks worth of leave before I decide to take a week off. That way I still do have some hours there in case, you know, I work with children. They love to share their germs. We all know it. So it's always good to have some leave there just in case you get sick. Life happens, things happen. So, you know, always be prepared. So yeah, that's what I've been working on and what I'm attempting to do. I think I just need a bit of a change up with my projects and what I'm working on. But yeah, so that is everything for now. I haven't really been buying any yarn. I actually haven't bought any for a while. I think it's been like a month or more, I think. But no, actually, probably longer than that. Number one, because I don't really need to. But I also want to start saving money to go to the sheep show in July. So I'd rather go and spend, you know, $100 or more on yarn at the sheep show from indie dyers that I love than going to a big box store and getting like heaps of yarn from there. I don't know, I've got so much acrylic that I really don't need anymore. The only time I really will buy any more acrylic is if I don't have a colour for something that someone's requested for me to make, which that doesn't happen very often because, let's be honest, I have lots of yarn. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go wait for my washing to finish so I can hang it out, and I think I will work some more on the hippo and get him finished, or at least get his head done mostly, because tomorrow I work a later shift, so I don't get home till 6. And then the following day I've got to be up early because I start work at 6 o'clock in the morning and finish at 2 in the afternoon. So that's fun. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well and enjoying whatever it is that you are crafting. Don't forget to check out my page on Facebook for Tam's Crafty Creations. I've been doing a fair few lives on there lately, so I mean, obviously I know I'm in Australia, so it's not always at the same time when people can get on, but you can watch them later. Like, they're always on my page. I don't delete them or anything like that. They stay up. So yeah, feel free to go on over and watch that if you're on Facebook. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.